What is the number one problem that the crypto space currently has? That is what we're going to talk about in this video. So without further ado, let's dive into it. Hey everyone, what is going on? Welcome back here at Coin Compass. For those who are new to the channel, my name is Quinton, and if you're new here, make sure to be subscribed to stay updated with everything crypto related. And if throughout the video you think like, hey, this is quite an informative video, very interesting what this guy is saying, please also give this video a like. It would really help us boost the algorithm. All right, without further ado, let's dive into it. And first I want to take you back around a year more or less. When the Bitcoin ETFs were launched, this was the major narrative that boosted the crypto space and especially the Bitcoin price way up to a high of $109,000. Especially when President Trump got elected, this was a major narrative. So basically, Bitcoin had its major narratives in 2024. It had the ETFs and it also had the Trump pump, let's say it like that. Now, another major narrative in 2024 was meme coins. We saw that retail money mainly went into meme coins. But in my opinion, this was also a very bad thing. Why? Because let me explain you what meme coins actually are designed for. They're designed for transferring money from retail investors, the creators, their pockets. So a few people became ridiculously rich with a meme coin that got like really big hype, or like groups behind the scenes that organized these meme coin launches for celebrities and even presidents. But meme coins are designed in a way to simply make their creators and these people behind the scenes very rich, because they snipe their own supply and own 60, 70, 80, sometimes 90% of the supply. They can make it go as high as they want and then start dumping on the retail that is being sold a dream. So that happened throughout entire 2024. And we saw that retail money coming in was not interested at all at utility coins, for example, Ethereum, Chainlink, and whatever else utility coins you have. But they were especially interested in meme coins. There were no fundamentals. It could go as high as possible, but it also means it could just go as low as it wants. Now, let me show you this page here on Gecko Terminal. And I want to show you some statistics from pump.fun, which was a very interesting experiment, in my opinion. Like millions of meme coins were being created on pump.fun. But right now, this hype seems to be quite over. If we have a look here at this list, we see that there's only 17 meme coins that were being created on pump.fun that have a market cap above $10 million. And even that $10 million is not that high. For an average crypto project, $10 million is nothing, to be fair. And we see that only 3 meme coins still have a value of above 100 million. So basically it's 3, let's say, big winners on millions and millions of tokens being created. And we saw some tokens even going up to billions of dollars in fully diluted value and are right now worth like, let's say 30 million or so on. I want to refer to Chill Guy, for example, which was just a very popular meme. It reached billions of dollars in market cap. Now it's worth 35 million. So what happened here is it just run up very high, and then the creators, the team, and the people behind the scenes, they started dumping on everyone, and they got rich, and all the rest lost money. That's how the mechanics of meme coins work. So yeah, because of the fundamentals, the lack of fundamentals, it is also like the price cannot be determined. It was really the Wild West. Now let's have a look here at the pump.fun revenue and daily tokens being created. So pump.fun revenue is currently at a pretty low point. It is a point that we have not seen since the middle of October, more or less. It looks like we are really over the top of the hype because the revenue is down quite a lot from, let's say here, 5 million daily revenue to currently 1 million. That's quite a decrease. And you see that the trend is really going lower. Now, the daily tokens being created is still quite high. It's not down so much because here there were around 60,000 being created every day. And recently it's more or less half of that. So still a lot of tokens being created, but less people buy it. And that's why the daily revenue is down a lot more. So we see that meme coins are actually over their top. I think this meme coin super cycle narrative that some KOLs are talking about is also dead and buried at this point, which is, in my opinion, a good thing, because then we can start focusing on utility coins, which got zero attention. And this is also showing us the main problem in crypto right now, the lack of liquidity. Again, as I said, a lot of the liquidity that went into the crypto markets went straight to meme coins. And from meme coins, it went straight into the hands of a few people creating these meme coins and a few people behind the scenes launching these meme coins. So basically, the money flow didn't really go towards big altcoins or utility coins in general. And the second big reason why there was no liquidity coming to altcoins is because the normal money flow was being disturbed because of the Bitcoin ETF. So let me explain you what the normal money flow is if we're talking about Bitcoin. Normally, money that goes to Bitcoin, like people investing in Bitcoin, they go slowly but surely to bigger altcoins, then medium altcoins, and smaller altcoins. That's how it works. Like if people put money into Bitcoin, they make some profits, they take some money out, or they get more experienced and they start experimenting with more altcoins. With ETFs, this is simply not possible. The money is stuck in these ETFs. 6% of the current Bitcoin supply is stuck in ETFs. So people are simply using this vehicle to invest into Bitcoin, but it is stuck in these ETFs because via these platforms, via these ETF creators, it cannot go towards other altcoins. So we had two big money flows in 2024. We had the money flow of retail coming into crypto, which went to meme coins. And we had the money coming into crypto from, let's say, institutional investors, smart money, experienced investors, and that went into ETFs and that was stuck there. So basically, there was no money flow possible towards, let's say, Ethereum, other big altcoins and utility coins in general. So this liquidity is currently still a big problem. So there is basically no liquidity in crypto. But before we're going to start about how the situation looks like right now and how to move forward, I want to do a quick shout out to BitGet, the sponsor of this channel or main partner of this channel. There is still a campaign going on. You can get up to $15,000 worth of bonuses and 50% off all your fees on BitGet, and it's also your access pass to our private group where our analysts and our professional traders share their TA setups, etc. This is not a pump and dump group or a signals group, not at all. It's just people answering your questions, professional traders answering your questions. So if you want to join that group, make sure to sign up with BitGet with our referral link down below. Now, let's continue and let's have a look at this chart right here, because it shows you the situation we currently have in crypto. Basically, there is no liquidity. There is no liquidity with retail. There is no liquidity in coming to altcoins. There is no liquidity coming from VCs. There is no liquidity coming even from KOLs. And basically, we see all of that lining up. A lack of liquidity is the biggest problem in our industry. A great example here is the VC funding into crypto projects. We see that currently the last quarter where we have statistics about, because of course Q1 2025 is not done yet, but we see that we are just under $3 billion that has been invested in Q4 2024. That is actually not that much. We see that in the first cycle that I joined crypto, in Q2 of 2018, we also had nearly $3 billion invested in crypto startups via crypto VCs. And even in Q4 2018, it was higher than where we are right now. After a year of bull market for Bitcoin, that is actually a very bad statistic. And if you look to previous cycle, because I was showing you the statistics of 2 cycles ago, where the market was a lot lower, there were barely crypto VCs at all. I mean, it was a whole different situation. And still, we are currently not at the levels of this quarter here 2 cycles ago. And last cycle, we see that at the top, there was 12 billion being invested from VCs into crypto projects. We also saw a very different dynamic. We saw that at this point, the VCs were basically throwing millions at just white papers. That is not happening right now. VCs are very, very picky. And even some very big VCs didn't invest in a single project in 2024 because of the lack of liquidity and because they don't want to go bankrupt. So we saw that 12 billion here was invested, currently 3 billion. That is such a decrease compared to last cycle. And that also especially shows you the difference in liquidity that we had last cycle compared to this cycle because of the Bitcoin ETF and because of meme coins. Now here I want to show you some recent raises. You can see that month per month. Here, November 2021, we saw that 7 billion was being invested in 1 month, while currently in February, which is done right now, is 656 million only. That is a huge difference. That's more than 90% down from November 2021. And also the months before that, it was billions being invested every single month. Now we don't even get towards 1 billion. You see that it's crazy, even if you compare it to the cycle here. 2 cycles ago, you can even see it more detailed per month, not per quarter. But it's such a very bad market. Nearly no one is getting funding. Projects are struggling, but at least we see like real builders right now and not like the cowboys who just want to do a quick cash grab. Now, the last thing I want to show you is here the return on investment for projects being launched right now. And that shows you the lack of liquidity in retail from you and me. There is basically no one buying coins that are being launched right now. So it's not only VCs that is not like investing in projects, it's also like retail not buying it when they are being launched. If you look at the return on investments of the few projects that are being launched right now, it's not a lot. Everyone is postponing their launch to a later phase when things are looking better. But we see that the return on investment of current price of the most recently launched projects is really bad. You see like a lot of them is even below 1x. That means that they are trading below launch price. And that is just from the last few days. I mean, this one is trading below launch price, this one, and actually a lot more. As you can see, most of them are trading below their launch price. And I mean, the major difference with last cycle is that often from these launches, from these IDOs, which is basically at a good price, most people got like a 5x and so on the ticket that they could have on these IDOs. There's actually not a lot of them that are in positive numbers, as you can see right here. So basically there is no liquidity anywhere. And I see that in my personal situation as well. It's such a different market than last cycle where you could invest in everything and it would still do well. But right now, there's just simply not a lot of projects being launched, first of all. But also you see that KOLs are not even investing in pre-sales because the pre-sales, they launch at the same prices as these ones right here. So all these pre-sales that you can do as a KOL are actually doing very, very bad. So KOLs are not investing in projects anymore either. VCs are not funding crypto projects and retail is not buying it when they're getting launched. So a very big problem in the crypto space right now, because we need a positive sentiment around altcoins, and that is currently not the case at all. Now, what do we need moving forward? Basically, what we need is an alt season. We need altcoins to go up dramatically to increase liquidity. If people make profits on their altcoins, they will take some out and put it into other altcoins. And this will create a psychological snowball effect. More retail money will flow into altcoins again, hopefully utility coins. And then we can have like a positive vibe again. But an alt season didn't happen for a year. It was very specific into meme coins, some AI projects and some AI narratives, but that was basically it. We need an alt season, or we need at least a few good launches that can create liquidity in the crypto space, which is not at all the case right now. So that is what we need. Hopefully we get it. It's for the sake of our own industry, not only our bags, because of course an alt season would be nice, but this is actually what we need to move forward in this cycle and in this industry. All right, that is it, guys. I hope you found this video interesting. If so, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to be subscribed. And I see you in the next video. Cheers. Bye-bye.